Yep, we're doing our Go Book Club. Better late than never. Let's dive in to this. So, last time we left off, I'm hearing a ringing. Ring, ring. I'll live with it. I think one of my instruments is resonating to my voice right now. Probably a guitar over there. I bet that's what it is. Yep. Okay, so last time we left off at chapter 2, diagram 54 of The Middle Game of Go by Sakata Eio. So we are going to continue. And let's dive in. Okay, this diagram starts at this position, and then white honeys and black crosscuts. So against the ose, the hane, of white 2, black can also make sabaki with the crosscut of 3. In case white plays at A, which is the drop down, in case white drops down, and black replies with a follow-up drop down, this transposes into the variation given in the previous diagrams. Let us study some of the other possibilities. Hey, Paragirl resubscribed! Subscribe for 20 months, oh my goodness. Now that's a more healthy time for a second Twitch, baby. Uh-huh. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Right. So this reverts, so we're going to explore some of the variations that follow from this crosscut pattern here. So diagram 55. If white plays, let's just put the stones down. White Atari. Black extends. White Atari. Black extends. White tiger's mouth. Black bump. White makes life. Black leans. White extends again. Okay, interesting. So if white plays the Atari at 1, it is bad for black to answer with the Nobi of 2. Oh, it is? As this makes his shape too heavy, a sequence like this one from 3 to 9 can be expected, but black's shape is deficient. He mustn't allow his stones to become so heavy. Okay, so this is bad. Hey, Tizorp, how you doing? So this is bad for black. It's a little too heavy. That makes sense. All right, let's rewind. There's a... Wait a minute. Right. One of these stones is here. And this stone is not yet here. Okay. So diagram 56. This is titled Counter Ate, or Counter Atari. So in this case, white Ataris and black plays at 2. White takes. And black plays there at 4. Therefore, in response to the Atari of white 1, black will play another Atari from below. This allows white to make a Panuki with 3, but next black ensures his base by playing Kakitsugi with 4, and this is a feasible way for him to play. Or her. For them to play. Alright, interesting. So the next diagram continues on from this position. with this exchange. Continuing from diagram 56, white will immediately play the Atari of 5 before playing elsewhere. But even though white has made a Panuki shape on the outside, one cannot say that the situation is bad for black, because white stones are over-concentrated. Okay. Diagram 58 is going to be an additional rewind here. So, bloop, boop, 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 boop. So we're rewinding to this position where white has 1, or yeah, black does the invasion, and in this variation, white bumps, black extends, white connects with a jump, and black plays a move to make life. So, the last response to black 1 that we will consider is the Tsuke Atari of white 2. This is a move which has little effect on the corner, so black lives easily with 3 and 5. That is the explanation. And the next diagram continues. White blocks the tiger's mouth. One of the tiger's mouths, and black makes a hanging connection. And if white plays Sagari at 6, then black 7 is one way in which to live. All in all, white is not so good here, as black is left with the Aji of the Nobi here, and then and the cut at B. Yep. So they have the Nobi and the cut, so white's not in a good position from that bump. Is this mountain man learns Go? Sure. This is Go Book Club, and we are studying the middle game of Go by Sakata Eio. We're just going through all the diagrams. I'm actually just reading it out loud to y'all as we discover this together. If you want to follow along in your own copy, there are links in the Amazon blacksmith box in my description. I get a very small commission if you go there and use that link and buy a book. So if you're interested in Go books and you see one on the list that you've wanted for a long time, that does help my channel out a little bit. But of course, just following along with me is fine with me. Okay, continuing along to diagram 59. This one's titled, oh, right, we just did diagram 59 titled Contentment. And now we are going to the whole board for the actual game. So let's rewind once again. So in the actual game, we start at move number 20. So it looks like white Nobi, black Hane under, white Hane, black connects, white connects, black plays a move to make life, white blocks, black continues to make life, white blocks again. Oh, we got a little dog hair on the board. Doggo-sensei! Come on now. Doggo-sensei. Scoot that right off. There we go. Okay, where was I? Connect. Black has to connect. And then white makes this really nice shape here to extend. In the actual game, white chose to play the Tachi of 20 and the sequence up to the Keimentsugi of white 30 ensued. As a direct result of this, white became extremely solid, so there was no doubt about black's timing in launching this operation. Next, black sealed off the lower left corner with the Kosumi of 31. Oh, left out a move. I thought that was the end. So black plays there. Oh, I should have dusted my board this morning. Finding all kinds of dust. Okay. And then white levies an invasion here at 32. And with the Uchikomi of white 32, we are plunging steadily into the middle game. Hence the name of the book. Figure 33 through 37. Let's put the moves on the board. So after that invasion, black actually doesn't respond right away. Instead, black plays here first. And white responds with a cap here. It looks kind of like a Sabaki move with that stone, yeah. Black responds with a knight's move to cut. And white responds with their own knight's move to escape. Black makes in good shape while also cutting off the white stones. And that's the end of the diagram. Let's see what Sakata has to say about this. Black extended to 33 on the lower part of the board, making no direct reply to the Uchikomi of white 32 in figure 2. Actually, he was waiting to see how things develop on the left side. The Boshi of white 34, that's the cap, feels like the right move, especially since black 33 was played high. 33, 33, oh, this high stone. Yep. Black 35 is a strong counter. That's the cutting attachment on the inside. Is a strong counterattack. White doesn't reply to black 35 directly, but exchanges 36 for 37. Gradually, it is developing into a severe fight. So, we are going to rewind just a touch. To white's cap, and this is titled Passive. It is too passive for black to respond with the Kosumi of 2. That's this one. Too passive. Don't do that. Against the Boshi of white 1, even though the corner becomes secure, having one's hand forced like this is completely intolerable in an even game of Go. Good to know. What's the next option? So diagram 2 is a little confusing to me. Oh, so after the attachment, then white, this is about white Hane and black cut. This is titled Unreasonable. In response to the Suke of black 35, the attachment, the Hane Dashi of white 1 feels a little unreasonable. Black's D11 stone is lying in wait, and even if the variation after black 2 are bound to be difficult, it seems as if white is trying to force the issue too much. So this was overplayed by white to try to Hane and cut here. Do a cross-cut type variation. Okay, so let's go back a little ways. Boop. 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 That's where we left off, right? Yep. So figure 4 is moves 38 through 44. Here is 38. So after that exchange, then white goes back and does a crosscut. Because these are stronger now, I guess. Black cuts. White draws back. Black Atari's this way. White connects. Black extends up. White makes some shape. Holy crow, this fight. Okay. Alright. So what do we have to say about this? Now that white has managed to play delta, 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 this knight's move made this exchange. The Hanedashi of 38 is alright, and a fierce fight is developing in the center. Black 41 was a dubious move. Which one is Black 41? Oh, right, the Atari Onier. I thought that one was weird. Black was worried about bad Aji in the lower left corner after white lower left is here. That's your upper left. Oh, hey, is there a mod in the chat who can ban that person? I can ban them in a second. Okay, where was I? Black was worried about bad Aji in the in this corner. After white 40, and he thought that this move would rectify the matter. However, in spite of this move, he was destined to be troubled by his bad Aji for a long time to come, and it was this same Aji that contributed to his eventual downfall. Alright, so what is next? The next diagram is titled Alternatives. So we have to rewind a little ways. So it's before this. This, 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 and this. That's where the board position was. And let's see. This diagram shows oh, okay. Make a shape there. Black stands up anyway. White honey. It was also possible for white to play Ose at 1 instead of 38 in the figure. That was the Hane crosscut thing. And if black had played 2, white would switch the attack to the other side with the Hane at 3. For black to play 2 at A is also quite feasible. Where is A? Oh, so instead of this one, that's also possible. Okay. Diagram 2. This is instead of either of these and this. This is considering if instead black drops to protect this side, then white will hane here. Black will cut, and white will atari. This says, if black wishes to protect his shape with a Zagari at 2, white will play Shibori starting at 3 and 5. It's kind of a Mii situation. Oh, and here's the continuation of that Shibori. So 5, black 6, white follows, black Atari, plays here. Black push. White follows. Black takes. Oh, this seems really bad for black. Okay. The idea is that after black 8, white squeezes with 9. Black plays at 10, and in reply to 11, goes back and takes 12. Haha. So that is the idea of how white would play if black protected this. White gets a lot of influence. They kind of make shape over here. Black has a terrible overconcentrated shape. This diagram continues with 13, 14, and white drops 15. Continuing from diagram 3, white plays shibori with 13, and then plays at the vital point of 15. For white to connect at either A or B is cowardly, as he must think of attacking black's upper group. Now white has become quite thick, and this result is almost too good for him. I agree. That's what we talked about. Okay, so we have to rewind a little bit. So these aren't here. Oh, we're really rewinding. This one isn't here. Or this. Those two. Wait. That's our original position, right? And then... Oh, there's a couple more stones, though. This is after... this. And the cuts. And then this considers... I'm missing something here. Oh. This. Back off. Okay. So in this case, black starts with this Atari. Yep. And white does a different counter Atari. And black takes, and white plays on the upside. So, now, what about black 41 in figure 4? Of course black can't play Atari with 1. This one. From this side, as he will be confined by the well-known Suji of 2 and 4. Aha. So, bad move. I'm glad we looked at that bad move. Okay. Diagram 6. So, a small rewind here. So, right, black cut. White draw back. And then this is considering if black plays up first, and then white drops down this way. Oh, and then black plays here to protect. After white plays Oh, one more. White plays over here. Gotcha. After white plays delta, this drawback. If black plays the Nobi with 1, white will play Ose at 2, forcing black 3, and the situation on the lower left is more or less settled. Now white switches his attack to the upper left. This is the lower left. It's your upper left. Sorry about that. I should translate that as we go. Where was I? Now white switches to his attack to the upper right by playing the Ose of 4. Perhaps black plays the Atari of 41 in figure 4 out of dislike for the sequence. Even so, the sequence in figure 4 with 41 leaves black with some very bad Aji. So diagram 7. Is this a continuation? Nope, this is an alternate reality. Okay, let's rewind a little bit again. This is instead of this. If black plays this as 1 instead of this, white still drops, black still extends up here. Kind of a reverse order. And then white drops here. It's a very similar, very, very similar sequence. Diagram 7. The best way for black to guard the corner seems to be with 1. If white plays 2, black plays a Nobi of 3 with the intention of fighting it out in the center. In any event, white will still play 4, and the position resolves itself into something similar to diagram 6, the last diagram. However, this can't be helped. Diagram 8 is titled The Aji. And in this one, we're rewinding to a previous version again. So this is not here. This is here. This is here and here, right? Move that stone to the center. So now we're talking about the Aji in this corner here. And this diagram starts with a pretty bold invasion, in my opinion. That's this move here. Okay, and black moves to cut. And white plays a 3-3. What is happening? Okay, diagram 8. After white 44, the Aji in the corner is assured. White may be able to utilize it later in the game, and 1 is the vital point. Okay, that's this move here is the vital point. After black 2, depending on the circumstances, white can either play at 3 with the 3-3, or at A, which is the push. One of those two, I guess, are Miai. Black will have to be constantly on the alert lest these moves materialize into real threats instead of being mere Aji. Very interesting. Okay. On to figure 5. Oh, this is the continuation of the game. So let's go ahead and rewind these. So this is moves 45 to 53 of this game. So let's make sure. Okay. So in the game, black pushed this way. White made shape. Here's 47. Oh, black played a Tsuji. Little attachment for strength there. White plays out, running to their other group. Black jump. White pushed again. Seems normal. Black extend, of course. White extends. Black extends. Tough to evaluate who's better in this position. So what to say about figure 5? What do we say? As we've seen, the Aji of white A still exists on the board. We're not exploiting it yet. It is not to be dismissed lightly, but at this point it is too late for black to go back and repair his defect. Black 45 is the vital point in the fight. Black 45 is this extension here. It's a vital point. Yep, that makes sense. Is the vital point in the fight, and white 46 is natural from the point of view of both attack and defense. So that's this shape move here. Black 47 is a Katachi, and the sequence to black 53 becomes inevitable for both. So that's this attachment here, and then the jump and push, because white really needs to connect out. Diagram 1 is the reason for this Tsuji. So we need to do another quick... Nope, we do not need to do a quick rewind. That is the position. So now we are going to exploit this Aji in this variation. So we'll play 1, black 2. In this case, white pushes. 3. Black cuts. White drops, threatening the 4 stones. And in this case, black wedges. So that's why we needed this move. Oh, that's deeper reading than I thought about. I thought we were just trying to make shape and run out, but we're actually defending the Aji down here. Well, we're doing both, right? So that's very, very interesting to me. Another way to think. The reason why we played that Tsuji is related to the Aji in the lower left corner. For example, if white plays 1, 3, 5, black delta works to produce the Hanekomi Tsuji of black 6. In short, black is still trying to alleviate the bad Aji in his lower left corner by every means possible. But that's a really clever way to do it, right? So this move is dual purpose. It fixes the Aji down here. It also forces white out. And yeah, very interesting. His eyes open. Okay. Diagram 2 is inefficient, so we're going to rewind again. Big rewind here. This, and this are gone. These are all gone. All the way back to here. Is that the game variation? Nope. Okay. There we go. So this is titled inefficient. This is if black just does that. White will just jump. And of course that doesn't fix the Aji down here. For black to try and escape by simply playing the Tobi of 1 has no effect comparable to the previous diagram, and besides, it is not the most efficient way to run away. Okay, there we go. So we already understood that, kind of. Let's put these moves back on the board. Doot, doot. Black has one more here. So, let's see. So now, continuing on with the real game, black does kind of a cap / 2-space jump here. Oh, just a cap. Black caps. White makes more shape here. $56. Oh, I missed a move. Sorry. Let's rewind. It's white's move first. And they do like this weird 3-space jump to Tengen. What? Tengen? And so black doesn't cap as much as splits. Okay, and then white makes shape around here. And then black prevents this cut. White extends again to make sure they're fully connected. And then black pushes to disconnect that stone. And white plays an additional move to keep those groups disconnected. And is that the last one? Nope, there's one more move. And that move is to defend this side. Interesting. Okay. It was shrewd of white to choose this moment to strike a swift blow with 54. This is a swift blow, apparently. I feel like it's an overplay, but let's see what Sakata has to say about it. When white plays this move, he is aiming at the Dagiri from 57, and the cut at 57, and so the connection of black 57 is unavoidable. Uh-huh. So there was this one space jump here, and this is aiming at, like, the ladder, I guess. Or just the push and cut, right? With 59 and 60, both players stick their heads out to assure their escapes. What about black 61? The fight in the center is bigger than the lower side, and the Kosumi at A, that would be here, is perhaps the natural move for black to make. But then again, there is still the Aji in the lower left corner, your upper left, in the upper left corner to consider. Let's study this in a little more detail. What a surprise. Okay. So now we rewind. We rewind all the way back. Okay. So these are not here. Nor is this or this, right? Correct. Okay, good. So in this variation, and neither is this one. Okay. So in this variation, white just plays a chicken move and connects. Then black plays this cap still, which previously was a split. Oh my god, I forgot about the Bark Club again. Hey, Clacky. And then white still makes shape. Black caps again to surround, and then white runs to heaven knows where. Where is white running to? All right. So diagram 1. Instead of 54 in figure 6, white could have connected his stones to the outside by playing 1 in this diagram. However, in this case, black can get a good attack with 2 and 4. Next, black smoothly advances his stones with the Kosumi of 6. Please compare this diagram with the development in figure 6. The speed is different for a start. The shape is different too. With a white stone stuck in at 54, and this turned out to be very important in the fight that followed. So Tengen was the answer for white, totally the answer. In this diagram, black has got a head start, and he is building up potential profit in the center while attacking. Such a way is basic to middle game maneuvering, and a move like Tengen is especially designed to prevent the results in this diagram from happening. Uh-huh. So in the actual game, both groups were kind of on the run, but in this game, only white is on the run. And that's why this is a significantly worse result than this variation is a worse result than what happened in the actual game. Diagram 2. Okay, so now we have to go back. Let's add this stone back in. Move this around a little bit. Those are all there. All right, black has to move here. And so we're considering this protection at this moment. So diagram 2. So omitting this move may be recorded as defense against white 1 and 3 in this diagram. Right. So in the real game, this move was played. We're considering if it's not played, in which case white plays here. Black covers. White hane. Black crosscut. Okay, and then the diagram continues in diagram 3 with a threat to cut. Black plays here. White Atari. Black drop. White plays shape. Is that the end? Okay, what do we say about this? What's in store? Continuing from diagram 2, white has a good move in the Kotsumi Tsuke at 5, followed by the Atari of 7. After white 9, black has no really good response. So this is the variation that black was avoiding. What is this? Why is there no dead group on the board yet? Base underscore, this is a Go Book Club, and we are reviewing Sakata Eio's The Middle Game of Go. We're going through all the diagrams. I'm reading out what Sakata has to say, and then you get to view it on the board. So yeah, this is a game from, I think, the 1950s. And yeah, we're learning about middle game. Okay. My knees are in the shot. That's okay. Where was I? Right. We just played out diagram 3. And diagram 4 is entitled Breakthrough. So in this diagram, we play here. And white plays the double Atari here. And what do we say? To connect with black 1 is out of the question, as white can break through with the double Atari of 2. Okay, yeah. Can't play there. Diagram 5 is titled Trapped, where black plays 1 here. One. White plays Atari. Whoop. Hold on. Wait, which Atari? This Atari. Black connects. And then white pushes. Black plays 5. White connects, and oh, this is clever. Look at this. Can either here or here. That's why it's called Trapped. So what do we say about diagram 5? So black must descend at 1, and the consequence continues up to the connection of white 6. The resulting shape is very bad for black, and no matter which white stone he tries to capture, it will turn out badly for him. That's sad. There you go. There's a dead group for you, Bays. Diagram 6 is called Not Serious. And where do we rewind to? This, this, this. Oh, and this isn't here. Okay. And in this case, what happens? Oh wait, we gotta rewind even farther. Many of these stones aren't on the board. Doot, 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 doot. Alright, this was the initial board position. In this variation, we have white 1 here, black 2, white Hane, black crosscuts, white Atari, black Atari under, connect, push, I think Sakata Eio is calling this a joke. That's why he titled it Not Serious. Not so serious, on the other hand. On the other hand, the Uchikomi of white 1 here is not very good, as white doesn't make much profit. Okay, so this is a worse opening move for white than previously, than the armpit hit from before. Got it, got it, got it. If white was going to play this way, there would be no necessity for black to reinforce the lower area. However, it is the sequence shown in diagrams 2, 3, and 5, which are ominous. Okay. Diagram 7 is titled Steady. So we get to rewind quite far again. This is where we start. Yep. So in this case, black starts a protection here. Then white connects. Black plays here. However, instead of 61, which was just the one space jump, if black is going to defend the lower area, black 1 and 3 here are much more trustworthy as they remove all the Aji in the corner. As will be seen, this Aji is still present, and because of it, black had a lot of trouble in this part of the board. Aha! Moving on to the real game. E16 should be off the board. E. 16? No, we just put that there. Yeah, we just put that there for this variation. Oh, earlier. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, this is... Gotcha. Thank you. Okay, so let's rewind to the actual game once more. These go away. These go away. And this one comes back. So black plays 61. And it looks like white plays 62 immediately. And this follows 63. And white plays something I didn't expect. This move, 64. Black plays 65. The knights move. White extends here. Black does a one space jump. 67. And that's all the moves. What do we say about this? As Black had stressed his concern for the your left side, White needed no further invitation to play 62 and 64. Black now has to guard against a white play at a this push, by playing the Suberi of 65. So this knight's move actually protects this cut. That makes sense. Okay. That's another interesting, like, we're not just protecting the cut, we are protecting the cut over there. There's a greater depth that I just can't achieve yet. But there's also Aji of a white Nozoki at B. Where's B? That would be white playing here, threatening the cut and then cutting off the two stones. Where'd we go? And Black's course has become confused. The next two moves of White 66 and Black 67 are most dubious. So this extension, along with this move, are dubious, says Sakata Eio. Diagram 1 for this variation is called thickness. So thick. How much further do we have till the chapter end? Oh my gosh. 14 pages. Okay. And what time is it? 11:11. Okay. We're gonna get to a good stopping point here. Let's get to figure 9. So just 1.5 pages here. And then we'll call it good for this book. And then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, this is titled Thickness. So, oh, these two aren't here. What else is not there? That's it. So instead of that push, we're looking at white plays here. Black plays up. White cuts. Black Hane. And what do we say about this? Instead of 66 in figure 7, White should have simply captured the two black stones with 1 and 3, in turn allowing Black to play 2 and 4. By taking these two crucial stones, White makes a solid connection, and this implies an attack against the black stones on the top side. Note, in the next diagram, how the Aji in the upper left comes into play in this attack. Furthermore, although Black has gained breathing space in the center, this is not quite genuine life, and White can still look forward to attacking. Now let's consider the Aji of White Delta. That's this Aji here in the lower left corner. So this variation continues with white push, black cut, white drop, black turn, white attach inside. Ooh, didn't see this coming. Black runs the cut. White cuts. With 7. Black Atari. White forces capture. Black, of course, captures. White connects solid. Okay, here we go. After diagram 1, white can utilize the Aji in the upper left corner by playing the sequence to 11. In response to 3, that's white's drop down. In response to 3, black must play 4, which is the turn in the corner, or else the corner catches fire as white can play here. So if this isn't here, white can play here and destroy the corner. So black has to turn. After the Tsuke Koshi to Tsuchi 5, that's the inside attachment that white played, the sacrifice play. The sequence to 11 is forced, and now the attack on the isolated black stones will become intense. In addition, because white has captured the 2 stones at these 2 delta stones, his own group will not be in any danger during the attack. Diagram 3 is entitled Connection, and it looks like we rewind quite a bit again. Let's go ahead and take these off the board. So we have a what? Right, this isn't here, these aren't here, not here, this bush is not here. This is here though, right? Yep. This stone isn't here, but it's here. Right? Nope. Right there. What else? These buddies aren't here. Or are these? This is here. Anybody else? Looks like everything. Alright, so starting from this position, we are showing black 1 and white 2. The extend. Black plays a... Hold on, something's not right. Ah, the stone is not here. Nor is this stone. Okay. Black plays a knight's move. White plays 2 space jump. Why does that look weird? One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the stone is here, I guess. This doesn't make sense. Something's wrong. Three, 4. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This has this stone here. But then all these stones are wrong. I'm so confused. Is this board wide? Why is this not working? Well, I'm not sure why this diagram is messed up somehow, or what I did wrong. but something is clearly not right. Huh. Okay. There we go. These as well. Oops. Just from gut, I feel the bottom left is shifted up one. You got it, Leoric. Thank you. All right. Oh, where am I? Where am I? That's funny. Okay. So this is 3, this is 4. Black Hane. Wait, of course, connects. Black extend. And we have A here and B over here. Great. Diagram 3. As a result of the above analysis, what can we say about Black 67 in Figure 7? Black should defend against the threat of the Nozoki of White 1 in Diagram 1 by playing at the point of 1 himself. So Black should defend here. The sequence to Black 7 can be anticipated. Black can expect to live in the center, as White must worry about Black Hane at A, this Hane here, followed by a cut at B, this cut here. In any event, Black can be satisfied as White now has various defects in his position. Good to know. Okay, so now we're moving on to Figure 8, which is the actual game. So a slight rewind here. This stone is not here. This stone is not here. We do have a stone here. These stones are not here, right? Oh, this one is here, though. That's there. And the stone's not here. Alright, anything else I'm missing? No, that looks okay. So, this is the actual game. White does play 68. Here. Black plays this knight's move here to surround the 2 stones. White extends. Where is Black 71? Oh, way over there. Okay. Black shoulder hits. White plays a cutting move. Wow. Black plays to escape. White solidifies. 74. And that's the diagram. Let's see what Sakata Eio has to say about this. White has finally played the Nozoki at the vital point of 68. Black at this point has no time to connect at A, and the sequence from 69 shows the hard road of defense. Black seems to be faltering along the way. The white stones on the right, white stones, that's your bottom. The white stones on the bottom have proven to be very well placed, and one has the feeling that Black's mistakes in the Fuseki have come back to haunt him. Uh-huh. And the last diagram we're gonna consider today is Figure 9. Let's move 75 through 83. Let's plug away. So now, Black plays this attachment here to make some shape, it looks like. White turns. Black plays the bump here. Additional shape and connection move, it looks like. 77. White plays a vital point there. Ooh. Black makes another empty triangle here. Ouch. 79. White makes more shape this way. Black seems to be running. Well, they're just splitting, right? White plays an additional move to reduce that area, it looks like. And where is black? 83. 83. And black finally takes timing to come back and fix this Aji. Interesting. Interesting. So, in the sequence from 75, black is intent on somehow saving his center stones. In light of this, white 82, which is this, is a very good move since, while pursuing black stones, he is building up momentum to attack the black stones in this corner. No, excuse me. In this corner up here. Uh-huh. It was at this point that black felt he had to play the connection at 83, removing all the bad Aji in the corner. But at a busy juncture such as this, there was no time to play such a slow move. What else could he do? The bad Aji in the upper left corner, which has haunted black throughout the middle game, has finally been laid to rest, but at the expense of letting the initiative pass into white's hands. Uh-huh. Whew. All right, so we are going to leave off there for now.